Alright, BladeBlur, you ready to talk some Sonic?
Oh, you know it's time!
You're too slow!
Blade, are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm fine! Let's just get started, cuz...
Oh my god. He has Sonic dialogue-titis, and it's highly contagious!
What's wrong, Dan?
It's no use!
Blade, no.
It's no use!
No.
It's no use!
No!
It's no use!
Oh no!
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of That Cybert Channel. I'm Dan Cybert, and damn it, I love me some Sonic.
Don't you mean Dan it?
Really?
Oh, come on, Cybert. Can you really hate on this face?
No.
That's right.
Joining me today is BladeBlur, my resident Sonic expert, which means we're talking about Sonic Mania Plus.
Sonic Mania was by far my favorite game of 2017, so when I heard earlier this year they're making more of it, I was extremely ecstatic.
It's easily one of the best $5 I've spent on DLC, and when I was done, I was obsessed with the possibility of one of the parts of that DLC, Encore Mode.
Encore? But we just started the video.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, but it's funny to see your rage.
Let's talk about how Encore Mode could change the future of Sonic. Run the game intro. Damn it, BladeBlur.
I can just watch this opening menu animation on repeat. It's so good!
So before we dive into how Encore Mode can change the future of the franchise, let's go over a few additions found in the DLC.
Besides adding Encore Mode, which has a completely new story, Sonic Mania Plus added two new characters, Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel.
I want one!
Jesus! Mighty's ability is to ground pound enemies, and his armor allows him to take a free hit from spikes in ball form? Is there a technical term for this?
I believe it's the Bullius Maximus Jumpus.
Wait, really?
No, but it sounds official.
I mean, yeah, but wait, what?
Ray has the ability to glide in the air. Now, before you start complaining that it sounds a lot like Knuckles, you can change the angle of your flying to dive and fly higher.
For you Nintendo boys out there, it's similar to Mario's cape from Super Mario World.
Besides the new characters, Sonic Mania Plus also introduces a new bonus stage similar to Sonic Spinball, though the physics of the flippers act more like ramps than actual pinball flippers. But the music is pretty good!
Then you have remix stages with different item and enemy placement. You also have new, much harder Chaos Emerald stages.
The thing that makes getting all of the Chaos Emeralds difficult is the fact that the second special stage is probably the hardest, meaning if you don't get past it on the first few tries, you probably run out of chances to get all the emeralds.
I only got 3. It was really hard.
Well, maybe hard for you, but as a gotta go fast expert, I managed to get all the emeralds. I will admit though, the stages were much more difficult than the originals.
Excuse me, your notes literally said they can be brutal at times.
Yeah, but like, that was past BladeBlur. Future BladeBlur is much better.
Uh-huh, sure, whatever makes you sleep better at night.
I sleep better with my Sonic next to me!
I didn't mention that, but that makes a lot of sense.
So that is the basic outline of the DLC. There are a few things we missed, but I think it's time to talk about how this mode needs to be in every new Sonic. Well, 2D at least.
I don't think there was much that could have helped Sonic Forces.
There was, but that's a completely different 7-part miniseries.
Damn, dude.
I'm just trying to help Sonic Team, okay?
Now, Encore Mode. This mode takes place shortly after the previously mentioned Sonic Forces, or if you ignore that game entirely, right after Mania Mode.
The mode starts you off on Angel Island Zone, which is far too short and too easy. After one zone, you'll find Ray and Mighty trapped, and once you free them, you pick a partner to start with.
This is where the major mechanic you'll be using is introduced. By pressing triangle or X or whatever the top button is, you'll switch between your two characters.
This is what makes this mode so unique to the series. And yes, I know Knuckles Chaotix did it first, but that involved ring leashes.
It's like child leashes for your AI. God, if only every game had that.
Now that would be amazing. Anyway, rather than only having Tails or Knuckles in the Knuckles mode, you can actually use your follower as a playable character, allowing you to use Ray's Glide or Mighty's Ground Pound.
This changes up how the game is played almost completely and in multiple ways. The first big change it creates is how you tackle the level themselves.
Mighty is the best for tackling the physical level, just so you know.
I didn't mean literally.
Oh, good, because it's hard to tackle the earth.
Making sure you have Ray or Tails in your pair allows you to thoroughly explore each stage. Having Mighty helps make bosses a safer challenge. Sonic Speed helps you go fast. And Knuckles? I just didn't really use.
Whoa, hey now. Knuckles is actually really useful. There are plenty of walls that only he can break for some rings and monitors. And sure, Mighty can do the same thing by uncovering hidden ground areas. But when it comes to hidden passages, Knuckles always knows the way.
Yeah, but why does Knuckles have to come to a complete stop when he lands from his glide?
Well, maybe you should try to glide and start riding immediately.
Maybe I will.
Okay. This brings us to the next big change to your gameplay, your team. Like we said before, you start off with Sonic and either Ray or Mighty. During your journey, you'll find monitors with the other characters in them. You can also get them in the bonus stage as well, but then you have to deal with the limp flippers. You do not work right.
Each time you find a new member, they're added to your reserves. So cool, how do you swap to them? Well, you'll have to find other monitors to do that. These arrow monitors swap your current character randomly with one of your reserves, and the question mark will change both team members randomly.
As a challenge, I like the random changes. As a mechanic though, I really wish you would pull from the front of the reserves instead, to reduce the risk of hitting a question mark and just getting the same characters again.
Happened to me twice. Just swapped Ray with Tails, Tails with Ray. Sorry, not that Ray.
This adds another great component to playing through a level, making sure to find these swap boxes to set up the best team for each stage. You might want Ray and Mighty for something like Press Garden with all the spikes, but then you might want Sonic and Tails for a stage like Stardust Speedway.
Then comes the real challenge of this mode, how lives are dealt with. Rather than having a set number of lives, you instead will end up losing your current character when you die. That character will then be replaced by a reserve character.
We like this for two reasons. One, it keeps the game going. The immediate swap in means you don't have to go back to your last checkpoint. It keeps the flow going during the stage.
It also adds much more severity to losing a character. You can only have a max of 5 lives at a time, and losing a character can hinder your playstyle, especially if you lose something like Ray or Tails.
Now, if you're any good at Sonic games like yours truly, this won't matter too much. The bonus stage makes it very easy to get your allies back, but this mode is one of the best ways to make a hard mode for a Sonic game.
Creating a hard mode for Sonic that doesn't involve just throwing more spikes in or having fewer rings is, well, hard. But Encore Mode actually adds a challenge without simply throwing more bombs at you.
We really don't need a Kaizo Sonic.
But I'm 100% sure there is.
With the remix stages and more difficult placement, it honestly felt more like a challenge to me. It felt like a major blow to me if I lost any of my characters. It created a lot of tension as I tackled bosses and ran full speed through Chemical Plant Zone.
But let me tell you why this mode must become a staple for the Sonic series. It uses Sonic's friends right without having to create brand new mechanics for them.
Sonic Adventure created this need for every character to not only play differently, but have completely different mechanics. That has since been a staple to the series for a long time.
Encore Mode shows that you can change how you play through a level without having to create completely different stages or mechanics. If I want to blast through the stage, I grab Sonic and I gotta go fast.
If I want to take my time and find the emeralds and hit the upper path, then I have Ray and Tails to take the lead. And if I'm fighting a boss, always Mighty.
Always Mighty.
Always
Mighty.
Mighty.
All Might. This mode is a great way to replay every stage differently. It keeps the game fresh without having to make major overhauls to the core game. And if this isn't in every Sonic from now on, well, I guess I'll just keep doing what I've been doing.
Running posts secretly on every Sonic Reddit about how to fix Sonic 3D format under the name Chronic the Legendary Hedgehog 33.
How did you know?
Oh, we all do it, Dan. We all do it.
Encore Mode is probably one of the best things to happen to the Sonic franchise since, Hell, Mania.
It shakes up the gameplay, but also creates an interesting challenge, which is a welcome change for someone like myself, who memorized pretty much every single level in the game.
But now we want to hear from you guys. What did you think about the new Sonic Mania DLC? Or did this video convince you to pick it up? Leave a comment down below.
And hey, come stop by my channel where you can get all the Sonic content you'll ever need. And don't forget to subscribe to that Cybert channel and ring that bell.
Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, Cybert out.